card, and then I donned pants and I went outside and I ate a $1 slice, had a $4 lunch, I guess it was a $2 slice and a can of a seltzer. I guess $2.50. Damn, pizza's getting expensive. Yeah, $2.50 slice of pizza, $1.50 can of seltzer. Times are a changing. So that was my retirement lunch, and I actually had also a slice of pizza today. Although it was a fancier slice of pizza, it was $3.50 because it wasn't just a plain slice. So no, I have not spent lavishly on my retirement, nor do I expect to. So I did have a really good ice cream sundae though on Wednesday night, and I'm still paying the price for it because I still feel sick from eating it. That was my retirement, I guess, celebratory meal. Did you finally see Cracky again, 2081? I've never met her. I got to meet Boxy, but I've never met Cracky, so I hope she's well. Or I found what's her name? Creepy Chan, I think, used to be based here in New York, and so it would be nice to meet her one day. I guess we have really nothing to talk about outside of, oh, you were famous on a website that I had something to do with. So, which is essentially the conversation that I had with Boxy. Was like, you're a person from the internet, and we have nothing to really talk about other than the fact that you were popular on 4chan. But I mean, it was nice to meet her, and we chatted for like 30 minutes. But yeah, it turns out meeting memes is only so interesting when you just have that to link yourselves together. To put it to rest once and for all, does your mom have Jewish ancestry, regardless of your religious beliefs? Not that it should matter, but people think you've been misleading about it. 2082. Nope. But again, I'll say that, and I'm sure in the next, whenever I get to that part of this thread in 4 hours from now, I'll see 1,000 people, claiming bullshit. So I don't even know why I read that nor why I responded. But 2083, why haven't you deleted RNK, considering the board no longer serves its original purpose? It only causes further emotional damage to those who frequent it. It doesn't, you're right. I mean, it doesn't serve its original purpose, but a lot of people still use it, and again, take comfort in it. And I made the mistake of deleting it, what was that, 3 years ago, or about 3 years ago, when I removed RNK, and I realized after I had that conversation with Sharad, the Girl Vinyl, the founder of ED at a Raffle, was it called Raffle thing, Portland, a RaffleCon summit rather. I realized the error of my ways, and I decided that it was inconsiderate of me to have removed that board. And so I don't think there's any reason to remove it. I mean, people obviously still enjoy it and are free to enjoy it. I mean, even if it doesn't serve its original purpose. And I wish that there was kind of a board that was in the spirit of the original RNK, which was kind of the gentleman's, be and original content and all that. But when we have that kind of in the form of S4S as far as original content, but it is what it is. It doesn't make really any sense to remove it at this point. And to the extent that it's emotionally damaging to people who use it, then I hope it'd be more supportive than anything. But I just looked at the stats: 360,000 people visit R9K in a given month, and so again, they find utility from it. Then who am I to say otherwise? 2087. Last night, fortune was clunky. Posting was difficult to the point of making blah blah blah. We had some issues last night with one of the servers, and I think did our best to debug it, and hopefully it'll be fixed now. Again, the servers were upgraded a few weeks ago, and the site should be about as fast as it's ever been. But we've had some specific issue that kind of popped up recently that we've been trying to diagnose and fix. Apart from the anonymity, I've always liked how the various chans have lightweight, bullshit-free layouts. Do you prefer the old-school Spartan aesthetics to the overly shiny Web 2.0 fuckery, whereas 4chan staying largely similar throughout the years layout-wise, just in case of user base not liking change? That's post number 2090. Yeah, I mean, I love the aesthetic of the site. I mean, it really does kind of go back to the kind of harkens back to the Web 1.0 kind of era. You know, it's again, it's really fucking fast. I mean, it's just a lot of HTML, and you know, we've tried to be pretty cautious about the features that we've added with the you know, the inline extension. And I really do believe that, I mean, the inline extension and extensions in general have you know, made the site kind of usable in the year 2015 now. They've kind of made them, you know, usable and palatable to people, and you know, now that people's kind of expectations have changed since the Web 1 era. But I still think that we've been able to kind of keep the site true to itself and its original functionality without, you know, bloating it up and making it, you know, shitty. Again, the site's really fast for the most part, and just, I think, works really well. Again, if you haven't checked out the inline extension, just click settings in the upper right. I mean, there's a lot of features now, but they're all very lightweight, and again, I think really kind of are in keeping with the spirit of the kind of 4chan of 11 years ago and kind of the Web 1.0 era. So, and also, again, yeah, obviously part of that is, I mean, users scream bloody murder about everything we do. I mean, we added you know, we changed the titles, we changed we changed the URLs, you know, from /res to /thread, and you know, we renamed the pages from, you know, start from 0. So they reordered the page numbers to start from 1 instead of 0. It just makes more sense to you know, most people, and you know, people had, again, a fucking conniption about that, and so we have been pretty careful about that stuff over the years. But you know, stuff like that, I was just like, you know, it's kind of just deal with it. Again, it's such a small change that you know, we changed submit to post. So you know, some people are very passionate about small changes like that, but we've largely tried to keep the site kind of true to its Web 1.0 and kind of original roots. What happened to your Balkan GF? Can I be your Baltic Classic Lolita GF now? 2143. I've never had a Balkans GF. I forgot. I posted, I think it was when I was in Croatia for a conference, but I posted some joke about that. Oh, you know, I think, you know, it was like some story I read about some couple that met on OkCupid, and they went on this very hip round the world, or not round the world, but like like kind of, they went to, I guess it was the Balkans, like a geographic region, and kind of traveled around together. And I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. But as it turns out, finding strangers to travel with is easier said than done. So if you want to throw your name in the hat, maybe we can go to Moot to go together. If you ever got into a heated argument with someone while posting anonymous, 2144. No, again, I really just truly, even though people don't seem to want to believe this, like, do not argue with people. I don't have arguments with my friends. I don't argue with my family. Not to say I never did. I mean, when I was younger, certainly. But as an adult, I mean, I've really mellowed out, and just don't really invest the energy in arguing, especially not with strangers on the internet, about topics that are not really life and death. So no, I really don't. I mean, when I do post anonymously, I mean, people always think they're constantly quote posting and say, "Oh, put your trip on Moot," but I never really, I never post anonymously when it's something really regarding me or 4chan. It's only just when I don't want to draw attention. Talk about my waifu, which I guess is kind of controversial, but essentially, I feel like really never commented on a 4chan specific topic, or again, moderation or Moot specific topic as an anonymous, because I mean, it's just the same reason we told the moderators not to post on Q anonymously, because it's kind of not right. Well, I mean, again, it's utilizing the whole point of the website, but in this case, I think that kind of represents conflict of interest, so I've never really done that. And in general, again, like I just have no interest in arguing with strangers on 4chan. It's just really not again, the stop liking what I don't like thing is just, again, like, people have opinions that I may not share, and that's totally fine. And I'm glad that people don't share all of my opinions, because that's what makes the both 4chan and the world an interesting place. Oh, still needs to know what your favorite car is. 2172. Also Corvette or GTR. Well, Mustangs can't turn. I guess Corvettes can't really turn. So I definitely go with the GTR. Sorry, based JDM for life. Favorite car? I mean, I don't drive. I mean, I love driving. I have a license, which is weird for somebody who grew up in New York.